Hey, welcome to the broadcast here at Melbourne High School, Harbor City. It's tonight's game against Celebration OFC Barca. We're going to give it a few minutes for the teams to get on the field and for the folks to join the broadcast, and we'll be right with you. All right, I know it's 7 o'clock, folks, but we only have 8 players on the Barca team on the field right now. So we may be taking a few more minutes to see if we can get a full squad on the other side of your Harbor City team and get underway. So stay tuned. All right, looks like we have 11 players now for the away side. It's 5 after 7, a little after, and we're going to get them on the field here and ready to go probably in about 5 or 10 minutes. So Bear with us just a few more minutes and we'll be underway. All right, and the players are taking the field here for international walkout. Matt Shelton here for Harbor City FC as we're about to get underway. And it looks like on our starting lineup, we have Sam Lighton, Forrest Fegert, Robbie Madden in goal, Jordan Snell, Colin Robideau, Zach Pless, Logan Collins, Gabe Shelton, Gene Lewis, Aiden O'Hara, and Jordan Lunsford as we stand for the national anthem. All right, folks, so welcome to tonight's game. Harbor City FC taking on Celebration OFC Barca. So it seems that the Celebration team struggled to get their lineup in tonight, so getting kicked off here about 15 minutes late, but underway with both squads at full strength. So an important game. OFC Barca has a game in hand. However, Harbor City 2 points above them in the table right now. So winner of this game will go top or stay top of the table, and a draw will leave it with Harbor City 2 points ahead with Celebration with a game in hand. So these two teams battled it out for the league final last year as well. So this is always a good game. We'll see if we can keep that legacy going with a slightly shortened squad here in the yellow shirts on my left. So Barca going left to right on your screen here, and Harbor City going right to left. Harbor City in their black shirts and white shorts. And this one is usually a physical one as well. So referees are in position, the players are in position. We're ready to get underway here, and our center referee about to blow for the start of the match. We're underway here. It's Harbor City. Drops deep in the back line, and Forrest Beggar playing on the right side, typically playing on the left side. Colin Robideau, both left-footed, playing from the outside back position. A little turnover here, but Zach Pless is able to get it back. Shelton trying to find Forrest Beggar on that far side there. Back to Shelton, over to Gene Lewis. Loads of space here on the near side. Gabe Shelton making the run through. Logan Collins. And a Harbor City goal. Logan Collins. The 2v1 with the goalkeeper, and Logan just goes straight forward right into the corner. 1-0 Harbor City. Yeah. Options there for Logan Collins, but you get Logan Collins 6 yards from the goal, and it's pretty much put it in the onion bag every time. So here, not even a minute into the game, we're up 1-0. Now, Celebration gets their first touches of the match, already down a goal. Logan Collins giving chase now, and a little miscommunication there as that run rolls out for a Harbor City throw deep in their own defensive territory. Robideau goes over Logan Collins, and a little shove from behind on Shelton, and we'll have a free kick here for Harbor City. Ooh, and Logan Collins had the space and was looking to get in, but Jordan Lunsford didn't have the communication with him. And that one, now trying to find Gene Lewis on the run, and goalkeeper comes out of his box to get that one forward, and this touch, and Zach Pless wins the ball. It'll be a throw-in for Celebration. Lunsford to O'Hara now, and Harbor City secure the ball. Back to Zach Pless. I don't think anybody's stepped foot on this half of the field yet, but this near side of the field. Two giving chase into the goalkeeper, which leaves a lot open on the backside, and Celebration now pushes it long and forward. And Robideau able to clear that one out. Zach Pless finding himself way forward, but none of the Celebration players attacking into his space. Now, long diagonal, and number 7 didn't want any part of it. Goes out of play for a goal kick. Robbie Madden get his first touch of the game. Gabe Shelton flicks it on. O'Hara can't quite get control of it here in the midfield, and then Celebration looks like they're going to start their first attack of the game here as they enter the penalty area, and Zach Pless picks his pocket. Turf Monster eats 2 there, but Barca ends up winning it anyway. Cuts in field, finds a striker in the middle. And what looked to be a promising attack, errant pass sent long and out of the bounds. Lewis flicks on to Shelton. Shelton trying to control it here. Finds Lunsford back to O'Hara, who loses it out in the midfield. Numbers getting forward here for Barca. And a strike and a goal for Barca. A strike from about 20 yards out. A clean run with numbers forward, and we're tied 1-1. The strike from distance, the middle of the goal, but Madden just couldn't get a hand to it. So Harbor City takes over here, now tied. Plus finding Lewis. And Barca's keeping players sitting deep here. Errant pass there, and Jordan Snell trying to find Gene Lewis. It's another 2v1 against the keeper. Offsides is the call. And I'm not sure that's the right call, but that's the call we have here, folks. Ball in play now here as Barcelona takes over after a great opportunity lost for Harbor City. That one makes its way through, and Colin Robideau finds Shelton. Can't keep control, and Celebration takes over. Number 13 can't find control of the ball, and we'll have a throw in here for Harbor City. Long throw option here for Logan Collins. And referee wants him to go back. I think it's 2 yards from where he stood, but so be it. So Colin Robideau with the ball in his hands. It's got O'Hara coming forward. Gabe Shelton can't quite get to it, but Logan Collins with a good turn. That goes out. AR says Barca, center says Harbor City. I think the center had the better view on the ball, but and Logan Collins now. Got 3 in front of him. Has a little flick over to find Jordan Snell, but can't get through. Robideau corralled here on the near side, gets through 2. Cross goes into number 16, and we'll have a throw in here for Harbor City. Shelton gets a flick onto Snell, but can't keep control. We're getting forward here for Celebration. Their attacking opportunity. Sure why he didn't give up the pass in the corner there. Yeah, the run in that corner was there. Errant touch, but able to keep control. Zach Pless with a good job just riding the back of the left winger and off the chest, out of bounds. Harbor City throw. We'll push in the back there. Free says fair. Celebration takes over. So as we're watching the ball move through the back here, let's give a shout out and thanks to our sponsors, Tricon Development, Who We Play For, Miss Mango's Herb Appeal, Tightline Advertising, and Brevard Injury Law. Thank you guys for your sponsorship as Logan Collins sends it out for a celebration throw. Snell does a good job intercepting that, and Harbor City take over. Zach Pless driving forward. He's got Aiden O'Hara. Tries to find a man deep. Logan Collins with the ball, and that'll come back for the foul here. The trip on Shelton, and free kick here for Harbor City. So Jordan Snell over the ball. O'Hara, Lewis, Shelton, Collins, and Layton getting forward here. And he wants everybody to the far post. Ball coming in now. It's got Sam Layton. Decent touch, gets control. Nobody home at the 18 for the little drop pass, and now Shelton giving chase. Numbers on the far side. Numbers up for Barcelona as they're countering. Entering the penalty area. Not sure if that was a shot or a cross. I think it was a shot, and I think he just really missed it. But we have a throw in for Harbor City here on the near side. Ball stays in on the far side. In the near side. Trying to find winger here, but Robideau knocks that one into safety. Numbers here on this near side, if they want to ball moving to it, as Harbor City shifts. Good job from Robideau to knock it free, but Celebration continues with it. Ooh, a little handball there, I'd say. And goal kick. One half dozen the other. Celebration player kind of gave up on it, I think, because he realized it was an obvious handball. No wins out in the midfield. Finds Lunsford, now O'Hara. Gets through to Gene Lewis, who's clearly onside now, driving in with the goalkeeper. Tries to find Logan Collins on the far side, and now that's one. The shot probably being the better option as he's trying to make a pass through two, but certainly if it reaches Logan Collins, it's an easy goal, but 1v1 with the keeper from 10 yards out. I'll take Gene Lewis on that all day long. A corner kick here for Harbor City as Jordan Snell stands over it. Good ball in. Just can't find anyone home, and now Barcelona trying to get numbers forward. Zach Pless going to get to this one first. All the way back to Robbie Madden. You got to like his feet in the goal. Gabe Shelton with the head. Back to Lunsford. Referee says play on. And these through balls are here. They've been here all night. Let's see if we got another one for Gene Lewis. Just can't get it through, and throw in here for Harbor City. And Celebration kind of taking a little bit of a high line, giving a lot of space in behind, and Harbor City has 3 opportunities tonight with numbers up inside. But can't do it again in that situation as the goalkeeper eats it up. And midfield's got a drop here for Harbor City. Now they do. Ball gets through. Looked like a handball there too, but no call. Another strike from distance, but Jordan Snell gets in front of that one. I'll have a throw in here for Celebration. So the one-touch play from Celebration's been letting them down. A little bit of pressure on the backs here, probably helping the defense. And Gene Lewis just grabs him by the waist and throws him aside. Celebration throw. On to the 18th minute here, and 1-1 the score line. Quick goal from Harbor City, and then a shot from distance. Nice shots of the game so far. And a tug of the shirt there, and it'll be a Harbor City throw, or excuse me, Harbor City free kick. Goes all the way back to Robbie Madden. Sends this one for Gene Lewis and Gabe Shelton. Flicked on. Gene Lewis is in here. 1 to beat, 2 giving chase. Logan Collins, Aiden O'Hara, and Gabe Shelton all entering the box. Cross comes in. Deflected out. Ooh. Maybe deflected back to Gene Lewis for a goal kick. Barcelona now taking over. Hayden O'Hara does a good job to secure it. Gene Lewis with the ball now. Harbor City taking over. Play from O'Hara to keep it. Robideau with the ball. Finding Logan Collins. And just a little overcooked. Robideau and Shelton both looking for the ball in behind, but overcooked. Opportunity here for celebration. And that one too close to Robbie Madden, sitting high in the box. Zach Pless finds O'Hara. Gene Lewis comes in field. All the way back to Zach Pless. And Forrest trying to find Gene Lewis on the run. Snell back to Forrest Fegert. Another run. Shelton's in. I think Logan Collins, realizing he was offside, stopped his run. So Harbor City getting half chances here, just can't get them to turn into shots. Celebration wants to slow it down. I think given the lack of bench, not bench depth, but bench period for Celebration, it would probably warrants a high press here from Harbor City and force the issue and force the game and the speed of play. Opportunity here. And O'Hara rushes it a little bit. And Barcelona able to take over again. And, with the ball at their feet, they can slow this game down and save some legs. Because again, I think it's worth Harbor City to force the issue. But now Barca taking over. Corner kick as Forrest Fegert takes one in the gut. And we'll have a corner kick as he stops the cross coming through, but feeling the effects of it at the moment. Referee says play on. Let's get this kick underway. And about everybody in the box except Logan Collins for Harbor City, and cleared away. We'll have a throw in here for Celebration. Yeah, and again, if we're gonna just sit back and let Celebration hold the ball and rest, I think we're playing into their hands a little bit. No pressure in the middle of the field here as Shelton gives it from behind at the striker position. A foul called. That slide comes up with no ball. So free kick here for Celebration. That one goes right into the wall. And foul. And Zach Pless gets run down from behind as the cross gets into a player I think was in an offside position anyway. But we'll have a free kick here for Harbor City. Bobby Madden sends this one over towards Shelton. Now Gene Lewis. He's got Colin Robideau. Oh, little miscommunication there. Opportunity here now as Robideau's caught forward. Gene Lewis taking over his position in the back. And Celebration taking over from their center back position. Opportunity here now as numbers getting forward here for Harbor City. Trying to find Shelton, just can't quite reach him. Now numbers forward here for Celebration. They got a 2v1 on the outside as Zach Pless tries to get recovered. Ooh. Not the greatest of shots there as it comes off Eggert's leg right into the Celebration player. But Robideau with the ball in his hands. Have his first punt of the evening. 2 shots now for Celebration. 1 in the goal, 1 in Robbie's hands. O'Hara trying to get to this one. Wins it. Finds Gene Lewis. All in for Shelton. Just overcooked. And I like the quickly moving from back to front and forcing Celebration to retreat. But now we need to keep the pressure on them and keep those legs moving for Celebration. Don't give them a chance to rest. And O'Hara now applying the pressure. I think if we can keep this pressure on them, it'll really pay dividends in the second half. Lunsford doesn't take the opportunity with the poor touch to make the step, and now over the top, Zach Pless able to get it free. Trying to find that ball through. Would have been a tough one to handle, but he was in a position to score had he made a great touch. A little 2-man game here, but losing out. Good reach there from Lunsford to save that ball into the striker and cleared away. And we'll have a throw in here for Celebration on the far side. In the 25th minute here, 1-1 scoreline. Actually, my time says 27. Maybe we're still having some issues with the field clock. It's actually stopped at the and definitely having issues with the field clock here. So 27 minutes is right on your clock at home, but our field clock here on the Fritz again. Nice little back heel there from Shelton. Good through ball here. Gene Lewis, he's in, free on the goalkeeper. Taken down from behind. That should be a clear red card. That's a clear red card. And reaching for the back pocket, and there's the red. So a clear denial of a goal-scoring opportunity as Gene Lewis, free against the goalkeeper, is taken down from behind. So Harbor City will have a free kick 25 yards out, and Celebration will be playing with a man down with no bench for the rest of the game. The free kick, and Jordan Snell standing over this one. Aiden O'Hara over it as well. Decent opportunity here. Could go direct, a little bit far for a direct kick, but certainly want to put this one on frame if you do and get that opportunity for the second chance. Looks like Jordan Snell is going to take this one. Over the wall it goes, and over the bar. Yeah, it looks like his left wrist he's holding like he whacked the bar as he's trying to stop the ball. So moving a little slow here is our Celebration goalkeeper in blue. Goal kick. Lunsford gets the head to it. Shoved from behind, clear, but not called. And now the foul called. Shelton on the ground. Not feeling too good, but he went down. Looks like maybe he caught his head on the pitch. And yeah, and the referee is giving a signal like there was an elbow, so maybe he caught an elbow to the head. Shelton sitting up now, but definitely feeling the effects of that one. Speaking from experience of watching that one play right there, he doesn't sit on the pitch for nothing. Actually, it looks like maybe ankle, knee. But Shelton's up. Going off the pitch, we'll see if he comes back on or if we have a substitution coming on for him. And it makes, given the appearance that it's his right knee. Looks like someone may have come down on the outside of him. A little tussle there at the end of that as right before the whistle blew, and probably just got somebody caught on him. I guess ice will be the order for Gabe tonight, and he looks like he's going to come back on the field and give it a go, though. So down to 10 men, all the more reason to really put the pressure on Celebration here. And that one off the foot, foul called there, off the foot for the throw. But I think center referee Chris calling the foul on Aiden O'Hara as they got caught up in the feet there at the end of that play. Gabe Shelton back on the pitch. That's a good sign. And getting right into the mix, the call for the foul. They get through the pressure into the near side. Cross blocked by Robideau, it looks like. Lunsford can't quite get to it. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Good little tackle there from Gene Lewis, but right back to the winger. Cross to the far side. Trying to touch to the byline. That was blocked. Logan Collins tries to flick it across. And celebration throw. Opportunity here as that one goes a little deep. Here comes the pressure. And that one goes out of bounds. Good job from O'Hare and Shelton applying the pressure on the far side, not letting those two get out. And I think that's what we need in this game, is to keep that pressure on, keep those players under pressure, because there's a few highly skilled players out here and a few who just don't seem to be able to handle the pressure. And Leighton has to retreat for this one. Sends it back to Robbie Madden. Finds Shelton. Over to Robideau. Trying to find the run there of Logan Collins, who's coming in field. I think that would have been tough for him to reach for, even if it had made it through. But now with a man up, I think just moving the ball, keeping that possession, keeping these guys tired. I'm all for going back to front, but let's make the best of our opportunities as we have them going forward. And that's a Harbor City throw. Trying to find Shelton. No offsides on a throw and taken down from behind. Referee says shoulder to shoulder. All floating there. Good touch, and Robideau driving the winger back. I'll run in from behind here. There's good pressure. Logan Collins giving chase. Cuts him off. Long ball in, trying to find the winger here on the near side. Just overcooked. Plus under pressure just clears that one. Turf Monster eats up another. Throw in here for celebration. Aaron pass there as Clayton gets to that one, and Harbor City take over again. Lunsford into Snell. Dean Lewis in behind. Opportunity here. Who's entering the box. Gene Lewis finds O'Hara. He's driving in. Plant foot gets a little loose on him as he goes down and shot wide of the near post. So in the 39th minute here, I expect a couple minutes to be added on for the goals and for the injury to Shelton, and we'll Chris has to say about that as we get to the time. That one's short. O'Hara gets to it. Opportunity here. Shelton gets a touch in. Another contact from behind, from the side. Referee says shoulder to shoulder again, and goal kick. Good pressure there. Shelton gets caught in the eye. Pressure there. Operation able to get out of it for now. And it'll be a celebration throw. Ball out. Good handle there from number 18. Long ball coming in. He's off. Referee says he's on. That's a handball. That was missed. Robideau takes over. Out to Logan Collins. He's got O'Hara making a run, but can't get it through the defender's foot. Good steal there as Logan Collins takes over again. He's got O'Hara again. Good run. He's onside. O'Hara gets a touch past the keeper. He's in. All the way back to Gene Lewis. Harbor City goal. Gene Lewis. Assist from Aiden O'Hara.
Nice work. Between O'Hara and that one.
So again, numbers in behind for Harbor City is the order of the day for the attack, and Gene Lewis able to capitalize on the finish there. So difficult to defend anything that coming back from the byline. Your defenders both facing the goal, basically have to run into the goal and hope to get a piece of the shot coming in. Gene Lewis finds the hole and sends it home. And black shirts staying tight, and that one almost goes out of play. Again, pressure being applied on the far side. Goalkeeper pushes it to the middle of the field, but there's no one but one yellow shirt in the circle. Overlapping run. Numbers on the far side going through the middle. That was a nice run. It was well-timed run, good vision, just couldn't execute the pass. On ball trying to find Shelton. Shelton takes on two, leaving Logan Collins 1v1, but one out from celebration as they take over now. Lifted up and over. Lunsford taking over here in the middle now. Carried back to Forrest Ferret and now out of play for celebration throwing. In the 44th minute here, Probably about 2 or 3 minutes left to play in the half. And O'Hara behind Shelton there, and Celebration takes over again. So even with a man down, Celebration enjoying a little more of the possession, but certainly Harbor City, obviously with the additional goal and getting better attacks. Gene Lewis does a good job to intercept, but Celebration keeps control, and run found on the far side. He is onside. And good defense there. And Snell comes out with the ball. Wiggles by on the far side, down the touchline. Finds Shelton, who's able to hold up and turn. Gene Lewis over to Logan Collins. He's got Robideau with him. And give and go. Keeps it. Forsberg on the far side, now driving. Got 3v1 here. O'Hara with the ball. Crosses it in, off the goalkeeper's hands. Now numbers getting forward here for Celebration. That looks like an offside. Referee says he's on. Nice save there from Robbie Madden. Actually, not a save. Goal kick. The shot goes just wide. Robbie Madden knows where his post is, gets his hand up to it, and shot goes wide. Opportunity to get in behind here for Lewis. Go back and get it. Guys. And then the Harbor City boys are starting to look a little tired. They've been chasing the ball this whole game. You know, man down, and they're the ones chasing with Celebration in possession. On ball and trying to find Shelton. O'Hara controls in the middle of the field. Force on the far side. O'Hara can't quite get back to it. Shelton putting pressure on the goalkeeper. Lunsford wins it in the middle. Lunsford back on the ball. Can't find feet. Celebration takes over again. So approaching the end of the half here. Looks like Celebration may get one more chance to attack. They do get 5 forward. Ball now back in their defensive third. And that's the half, folks. So 2-1 the scoreline. Goals from Logan Collins and Gene Lewis, and a goal from deep from Celebration. Red card in the first half as well. So Celebration down to 10 men. We'll have the second half coming up here in a minute. Real quick shout out to our sponsors, Tricon Development, Who We Play For, Miss Mango's Herb Appeal, Tightline Advertising, and Brevard Injury Law. We'll see you here in a few minutes, folks. right, folks, we're back here. Harbor City leading celebration 2-1 here. As we're getting ready to start the second half celebration, we'll be playing with 10 men as they drew the red card as they took Gene Lewis down for the denial of a goal scoring opportunity. So Barca, Celebration Barca, as it stands right now, will be sitting 5 points behind Harbor City with a game in hand on the table. So Harbor City at the top of that table. And Celebrations had the lion's share of the possession in the first half, even when they were down to 10 men. So Harbor City will be looking to flip that a little bit and get Celebration chasing them. And looks like we've got the same lineup on the field to start the second half as we did in the first. And Celebration doesn't have substitutions to switch. And then 10 men to boot. So I would expect the energy levels from the yellow side to go down here in the second half as the Celebration team in the yellow shirts moving now from right to left, and Harbor City in the black shirts, they'll be moving left to right. And referee now making sure his assistants are in position and ball's in position. Here we go, folks. Long ball. Trying to find the wing on that far side. Take advantage of some fresh legs here. Robideau bending, gets a foot to it. That'll be a corner kick here for Celebration as we start the second half. They take it quickly and short. Lewis gets to it. Now Snell takes over. Dean Lewis there. Snell couldn't get it through the defense. Shot from distance off the crossbar. Opportunity. You got to think that they're going to take shots from distance here a little more often, being down a man. Just take the opportunities you can, especially seeing that the first one did find the back of the net. That one found the crossbar. Good turn there from Lunsford. Beats two in the process and rolling through the midfield now as Turf Street's up a third. Aiden O'Hara, he's got Logan Collins on the near side. Forrest Ferret on the overlap. Over to Aiden O'Hara. Nobody with him. Shot from distance. That one right at the goalkeeper. Zach Pless with a good first ball there. And Harbor City now taking over. Tough one for O'Hara to handle there, but does keep control. And Leighton able to keep it in. Gabe Shelton making a run to the near side, far side there, but Lunsford goes deep. Nice calm work there, but now losing out. The Snell in the midfield. That one goes off the post and in.
Off the post and in. First goal.
So Jordan Snell losing in the midfield, a spot where we can't really lose the ball, and 2v1 into the goal and off the post and in. 2-2. So quick goals, one from each side in the first half, and then in the second half, we're evened up. Harbor City taking over after goal while trying to find Shelton. Sandwiched between two defenders. That one goes out for a Harbor City throw. Coming in. Now off the chest, finding Shelton. Oh, can't quite get through. I thought that was going to find Shelton's feet. Celebration now. Stretching their legs and getting forward. Harbor City just can't string the passes together here. Good ball through. 3v1 there. And cleared away nicely by Layton. And Layton now trying to find Gene Lewis streaking in, but that one looks like it's going to make it all the way into the keeper's hands. So every time Harbor City gets it, they look quickly to go back to front, but low percentage, and low percentage of possession as a result. No call there, says referee, and Snell takes over. Logan Collins got Gabe Shelton making the run here on the near side. Got nobody with him though. Loses it, and we'll have a throw-in on the near side. Job from Forrest to win that one, and Snell tries to go through. Celebration takeover again. We got 5 black shirts on 2 yellow, and lose out for the throw-in. Good step there. Numbers in the middle of the park here. Good tackle there from Sam Layton, out of bounds for a celebration throw. But again, turning the ball over in the middle of the field, giving Celebration opportunities to get forward. Good tackle there from Gene Lewis. Excuse me, that was Jordan Lunsford. Shelton plays it all the way out to Colin Robideau. Robideau trying to find Gene Lewis, but takes a touch on the way out. Harbor City throw. Ball in for Shelton. He's got men in with him now. Good turn there from the center back and out of pressure, and Celebration takeover again. Now trying to stretch forward. Great tackle there from Zach Pless. Zach making the run for and taken down from behind. That should be a yellow card, and yellow card shown to number 70. Zach Pless doing a great job getting forward and causing the pressure and forcing the yellow card. Logan Collins got the corner. Gene Lewis going to the corner as well. Colin Robideau with the ball at his feet. And we'll have a Harbor City throw. Just having difficulty stringing passes together. Era takes over. Way back to Zach Pless. We can possess and make them chase a little bit here. Substitutions now coming on for Harbor City. Like Jordan Snell coming off. Andy Bennett coming on. Osa coming on. So Logan Collins and Jordan Snell off the pitch here for Harbor City. Andy Bennett and Osa coming on the pitch. So Andy Bennett will shore up the midfield from the 6th spot. Jordan Lunsford will get forward a little bit. Osa will take the right wing. I'm getting back to turn them back. Zach Pless getting in behind with another nice tackle. Throw in for Celebration. Good tackle there from Andy Bennett. Finds O'Hara, back to Bennett. Nicked away from behind. Again, Harbor City chasing as Celebration enjoys some possession. Overlapping run numbers here on the near side. Good movement off the ball. Strike from distance. Robbie Madden does a good job with the save and the catch. Not given a second opportunity. Lunsford. Zach Pless now with some time and space. Aaron touch there from Horace Fegert. Good job there. Oh, thought we were going to get numbers forward, but Gene Lewis now on the ball. Knocked off the ball. Robideau giving chase. Nice tackle. Throw in for Celebration on the far side. O'Hara finding Lewis. With numbers back, just need to take our time and find some passes, control the game a little bit, let them chase, find our opportunities here as we're sitting 2-2. And Harbor City is up a man. Robideau moving high up the pitch. Pass can't find feet. Gene Lewis does a good job to get that one. Aiden O'Hara loses out, though, in the box. Now, Celebration looks to get men forward. There was a runner making a run through, but timing wasn't there on the pass. Cross in. 2 on the back here. That one goes, looked like it went out. Assistant referee is 20 yards out of position, but catches the ball out of bounds. Goal kick. Great touch from Aiden O'Hara. Finds Gene Lewis here on the far side. He's got 2 with them. And grabbed. No call. Cross in from Robideau, trying to find Osa on this near side. Keeps it in. No, he doesn't keep it in. Opportunity, best opportunity of the half here for Harbor City. Goes out the byline. It looks like we've got Kyle Carr warming up here for Harbor City. Can't tell who the other player is. Yep. Like Trey Collins. Also ready to come in here for Harbor City. Foul called. Celebration. Free kick here for Harbor City. Harbor City collected again. Loads of space. Shelton coming back into it now. Good step there. Opportunity now to attack. Can't find Osa. And just shuffled out of bounds. Harbor City throw. And it looks like Trey Collins coming in for Harbor City. And it looks like Gabe Shelton coming out. So I assume Aiden O'Hara will move to the striker position and Trey Collins will come back into the 10 slot. Although it looks like Collins is taking over the striker spot. Spot he hasn't played in the past couple years, but one he's very familiar with is where he played for years prior. Fresh legs from Collins and Lunsford. Great job from Pless winning the ball, but can't get that final pass. And now opportunity here for celebration, and he's offside. So with Zach Pless forward on that, they were exposed, but offside position let him down. Osa finds Lunsford. Good job to keep that one going, and Forrest Ferrick can't keep control. And now Forrest getting forward here. This Osa coming deep. They switch spots, and now another substitution here for Harbor City. Don't recognize the player who just came in. Wearing the number 28. Good cross. Can't quite find the head of Osa. Osa giving chase. Yellow shirts getting forward. Robbie Madden's going to grab this one in his box. Fresh legs on the far side there, making the run. Trey Collins gets to it. Got help in the box with him. Good cross. Can't find feet. Shot. Harbor City goal. Yes. Second touch of the game by number 28. I don't even know his name, but he's on the score sheet. 3-2 in the 67th minute. So fresh legs prevail there as number 28 is able to win the ball off the play and put the ball in the back of the net. Now celebration take over again. Do they have the legs in them to get another goal? Good run there. Forrest Fager comes inside. Ball comes across. Cleared away by Colin Robideau. I think Robbie Madden wanted that one. Throwing here for celebration. Fresh legs here from Collins giving chase. And foul called there. He wants more, but there wasn't much in it. Harbor City was going into the attack there. It looked like the foul came a little late. Nothing more than a foul in my book. The pressures lets him go inside, but he giving help on number 27. Good job to clear it out now. Harbor City able to get forward. Jordan Lunsford and Trey Collins. Osa coming in. Trying to find Osa on the far post. It gets to him, but goes over. In the box with numbers here. Aiden O'Hara is looking for it, but the far post over Collins' head. Colin Robideau trying to get to it, but out of bounds. Good tackle there from Robideau. With a nice touch there. Now trying to find feet. Good dummy. Andy Bennett taking over. Trying to find 28 there, and nice dummy to let it run out for the goal kick. Good job from Andy Bennett to win that ball. Trey Collins with it. Got time and space. Numbers getting forward with him. Aiden O'Hara makes the run. Streaking down that far side. Numbers getting forward for celebration. Great tackle there, but back to the player with a little hook slide, maybe shows studs as he definitely gets ball. So he definitely got ball, but you know, when you show your back to the player, you're typically going to show your studs. You got a piece of them with studs, it's worthy of the yellow card. That ball in. Robbie Madden gets to it. And offside's the call. So indirect kick here for Harbor City. Have a substitute, looks like coming in on the far side. Yeah. Robideau's off, and another player I'm not familiar with entering on the far side. So lots of contact in there between Collins and the player, going after the ball, and then contact again as he approaches. I believe that was Aiden O'Hara, and foul finally called. Yeah. So I think at this point, referee's going to have to call the game pretty tight here to stop things from getting out of control. These two teams do have a history of physical matches. Zach Pless finds Forrest Farragut. Can't get it through the defense. And clear contact from behind there, and referee will have words with the attacker. I would agree. He should be getting a card. He might be the one who's already on a yellow, though. If he's the one on a yellow, I guess that would be pretty harsh to send him off. But one of the forwards is definitely on a yellow. I can't think if it's 70 or 77. Osa gets up for that one. Spaggart sends this one in. Trey Collins. It's a nice touch, but well defended. Swing and a miss on the tackle. It'll be a Harbor City throw. Playing just a few yards away. We need to string in some passes and find some space and make Celebration chase us a little bit. Aiden O'Hara can't keep it at feet. This one goes all the way back to Zach Pless. A nice little touch there from Zach Pless to push it past the forward player. Good play here now to Osa, getting forward into the attack. Collins with contact in the box. But Celebration takes over. Good job using the legs to shield the ball there from Aiden O'Hara. Now runners getting in behind. Zach Pless gets a head up to it. Great job to stay with it there from Pless. And again, Pless with the defending stop, out for the corner kick. He's just been a stalwart for us in defense all year and saves 3 plays for us right there in that little run. The corner kick here for Celebration. They've got 4 in the box. Ball looped to the far post and long. Corralled by the forward. Aiden O'Hara giving defense on 27. Andy Bennett gets a little touch to it, but keeps control from the outside. Thought he was going to for sure take a shot there. And that one sails over the bar. And then Robbie Madden looks like he's going to send this one long. With the advantage in numbers on the pitch and only one yellow shirt in the middle of the pitch, you hope Harbor City can get to it, but Barcelona wins the first ball, and the second ball sails right back to Celebration feet. Job from Lunsford there to defend. Good job from the fresh legs getting back, and now numbers getting forward. Good pass. Well defended, though. A good pressure there. Send it out. We'll have a Harbor City throw. So approaching the 79th minute here. Not much added time, you would think, at this point. Shove from behind there. Oh, Aiden O'Hara takes over. Forrest Feggard taking a run forward. Osa was making the run there. Trey Collins was offside. I thought for sure Feggard was going to make the run of Osha in the corner and chooses the cross to Collins, but from the offside position sends that headed ball wide of the goal. Andy Bennett here gives out to Aiden O'Hara. That ball can't get past the defense. Good ball into Osa. Flicks one into Trey Collins. Cross! Oh, and the goalkeeper just keeps that one out of the net as Lunsford gets a piece of it, puts it to the far post, and just nicked away. So corner kick here for Harbor City. Another opportunity. Trey Collins stands over this one. Ooh, right through numbers and just couldn't get a shot on it. 28 sends this one in towards the box. Trey Collins now with the ball on his feet, just outside the area, sends it into the far post, and a goal from Lunsford! And he is onside. Wonderful cross and head into the goal, 4-2.
Very nice lob cross by Collins with a header finish.
So 4-2, now in the 81st minute, man up our Harbor City. You would hope this would clinch the game here at this point, and fresh legs on the pitch for the black shirts seem to be doing the trick. But Lunsford, with two opportunities there in the past 2 minutes, puts that last one in and gives Harbor City a 2-goal advantage. So right after goal is the best time to score one, so let's see if Harbor City can keep their focus. And Celebration lose out here on the near side. Harbor City throw. Gets through. Osa losing out though. Good tackle there. Trey Collins. Osa fights through the tackle, flicks him on, but can't beat the defender to the ball. And Aiden O'Hara doesn't let that ball come in field, but out for a Celebration throw. Andy Bennett gets a nick of it, forces the play back. Oh, and Aiden O'Hara can't keep control. And a little bit of a foul there. Free kick here for Harbor City. Excuse me, for Celebration. And making a run here into the corner. Zach Pless with the defending. And pushes the ball past. Zach Pless gives a kick. Foul called outside the box. Free kick in a really good position here for Celebration. And 2 goals down, both center backs sitting defending nobody here deep. Playing the short, drives into the box, shot, had a dip. I thought it was going way over the bar and started to dip at the end, just over. Ball coming in, controlled from the center back. A high boot there, let go. Collins and Bennett take over in the middle of the field. Forrest Figert finds Collins onside. Osa making a run. Forrest Figert making a run as well. Collins goes infield. Loses out. Oh, nice tackle to keep the ball. Little heavy touch though. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. Finally got the camera view back. And what we missed in the process was a penalty kick called, and we will have that kick here live. Lunsford stepping forward, puts this one past the keeper, and we're 5-2 with 2 goals. The brace for Lunsford. So 5-2, about 5 minutes left to play in the game here. And celebration showing how tired they are here. There's 9 men on the field, playing hard all game long. Still going forward, but that one's overcooked. Trey Collins wins that one. Now throwing for celebration. Two men getting forward here for celebration. Shot from distance. Robbie Madden keeps that one. Touch there, can't quite keep control. Celebration looking for that attack again. Harbor City takeover. Aiden O'Hara's got pressure on his back. Nobody lets him know. Trey Collins, he's got numbers with him. Finds Aiden O'Hara. Osa making a run, gets by. Trey Collins snips it over the goalkeeper and just over the bar.
Good combination play.
So great attack there from Harbor City, but Collins just can't get his chip to get under the bar. So as we wave here for the ball to come in. Celebration out, overlap, attacking on this near side. 27 with another forward run there. Another good defensive play from Zach Pless. Great Hazard step to maintain control of the ball, and foul called. So the next game for Harbor City will be June 8th, right here at 6 p.m. against Brevard SC, their crosstown rival. One not to miss, and then One more game after that will be away at Idea Sports at ESPN Wide World of Sports. That'll be June 11th. So 2 games left in the season. Come on out here to Mel High to see that last game against Brevard SC. And we'll have that game on YouTube channel as well. Good run in here for Celebration. Trying to get one last attack. Robbie Madden will keep this one at his feet. Try and wind down the last bit of clock we have. Andy Bennett. Numbers getting forward here for Celebration. Foul called on Andy Bennett. We'll have an opportunity with a free kick here about 20 yards out, 30 yards out. Entering the 90th minute. So don't expect a ton of time to be added onto this match, but maybe a minute or two left. So 3 standing over this one. 4 defending, none in the back. So expect this to go direct because they really don't have an attack moving in. Nobody seems to be interested in making a run. And Lunsford with a great touch there. Now Osa getting forward. Got Collins in the middle. Can't quite find feet, but losing out. And we're into added time here. The Celebration makes a run into the box. Turf Monster eats up Sam Layton. And that pass can't find the feet to 77. We'll have a throw in here for Harbor City. Robbie Madden finding Zach Pless's feet. Shoved down again. No foul called. That one looks offside, and offside's a call. Zach Pless still down on the pitch. Definitely contact from behind, but no foul called. Zach Pless back to his feet. And offside was the call. So indirect free kick here as Harbor City sends this one deep. And anticipate 3 blasts coming here momentarily. Andy Bennett with space. Finds Osa on the near side here. And that was a foul. Free kick here for Harbor City. Yellow card shown to the Celebration player for knocking the ball well off the pitch after whistle. So we're coming into the 93rd minute now. This will probably be the last attack of the game. Aiden O'Hara pushes it out to Trey Collins. Tries to find Aiden O'Hara again, but loses out. And Lunsford can't get it past. And there's 3 blasts on the whistle. That's the game, folks. 5-2, the scoreline. Harbor City over Celebration. That puts Harbor City at the top of the table. 5 points clear of Celebration. Celebration does have a game in hand, but gives Harbor City, a great lead here as they go with only 2 games left in the season. Brevard SC and Idea Sports, the only 2 games they have left in the season to play. So join us here on June 8th. We'll be playing Brevard SC, and then the last game will be June 11th at ESPN Wide World of Sports against Idea Sports. So for Matt Shelton and Harbor City FC, y'all have a good night. We'll see you right here on the 8th.
Appreciate you coming out.